going to start
Oh no.
mobs in your world.
Hello everyone, my name is Zurionics, and welcome to part 2 of Fingees Minecraft mods. Here we go.
I added the Great Depression to Minecraft.
The Great Depression
into
to
an
Minecraft.
Economic recession by removing all
Economic
the job blocks,
recession.
which will leave all the villagers unemployed and homeless. Since their hands
I mean, we have that in Canada, so hey, we'll be feeling the villagers, man.
are permanently stuck together, they'll be forced to dig dirt with their heads in order to build a house for them and their
Dirt
children.
house?
And to get food, they'll all have to wait in line
Soup.
at this new soup kitchen structure.
This looks
If you
depressing,
remove
not
the
gonna
source
lie.
of their soup, they'll
Imagine,
resort to
like,
eating
I assume
the
this is how it
wooden
would look
bowls,
like.
which will give them
What
this
the
new splinter
hell?
effect.
What
And since
the
they
hell?
clearly have splinters on their feet, they'll take damage when they walk, and they'll
Only when they
definitely
walk.
take damage when they're digging.
Oh,
with
they
their
want to.
hands.
Oh, that villager
You
wants
can
to kill
actually
itself.
brew a potion of splinters like this to give
Splinters?
any mob splinters, which makes them
Ooh.
take damage.
You were pretty
whenever they
close
move,
to the
which makes
splash
this a
potion.
great way
Oh
to
my
defeat
god, that
the
Ender Dragon.
I'm adding the top comment next time, so like and subscribe.
I love how there's a cloud raining on him.
I added goons
What?
to Minecraft. You can
Goons?
goon, as in summon a goon or henchman by
Wait,
pressing G.
what?
Just like in real life, you can only do this 9 or 10 times
Why
a
do
day
you
before
look so
you get
stu-
dehydrated. So I
Oh,
added this goon bar for you to keep track.
my god.
Anyways, these henchmen will try their best to help you, but these videos have been pretty negative lately. So today, you're gonna do a good deed and use your goons to free villages that are
Gooning?
controlled by the
To
mafia.
summon goons?
You
Wait,
can tell
what?
a village is under mob rule if there's
Pizza.
a ton of pizza places
Why
around.
is a lot of
but to make
pizza?
sure this isn't another
That's a
violent
really
war video, every
large
fight
size of
will be
pizza.
done with strands of
Oh
spaghetti
my
as
god, they're
swords
fighting
and
each other
pizza
with
as
pizzas.
shields. And instead of
What?
guns, you can only use these new throwable meatballs, which means we can finally make a meatball fountain, which means we
Oh,
can
wow,
throw
that's
a penny
cool.
into the meatball fountain and get a wish from the meatball fairy.
What the hell is his mod? Was that an emerald? And then it summons a meatball fairy. Nice. I just realized it got meatball wings.
So we can ask to have more bars.
That's a
in our
lot
goon
of
bar.
gooding
I'm
bars.
adding the top comment next time, so like and subscribe.
Oh my god. What the hell is that mod? I know a lot of people are so down bad for that meatball angel.
I added prison to
Is it
Minecraft.
Diddy?
The warden is unemployed right now, so I gave him a prison warden uniform.
Oh
and
my
generated
god.
a giant prison structure in the deep
That's
dark, so he
kind
would
of
have a
fire
job.
though.
It's pretty
Building a
easy to
prison
break out of a
in this
regular
area,
Minecraft prison.
like,
So
you
I made
cannot
the prison
escape
walls out of living
without making
skull, and
noises.
when you try to mine it, its mouth will scream, and this
Oh,
will alert
wow.
the warden to come and lock you up. Now you
He is going to give you that warden BBC.
have to go through the prison like a series of escape rooms. Like for example, you have to grow melons in the prison cafeteria to craft a melon block to escape.
Okay.
You have to unalive Diddy. Hong
Diddy?
to get a banana that activates a
Why
pressure
is
plate
he
door.
there?
And in
What?
the ball pit room that all prisons
What is
have, you have
that?
to stuff all the skulk mouths with a ball so they can't scream when you mine your way out. Some prison
Oh,
cells
wow.
need 2 people to escape, so you can find friends during recreational time, and you guys can even start a prison group of awesome nice guys, which will be helpful during
He
a prison
gang?
riot
Wait, what?
event. I'm adding the top comment next
What's
time.
going on? Why are there ravagers in prison? Wait, what? What?
I added Jenny to high
Oh
tab.
my
To mod a
god.
game,
Can
you
we
have to
leave this
understand it,
Jenny
so at
mod
first I was just checking it
alone?
out, but I couldn't
What is
figure
this
out how to
texture
change
pack?
my skin
What
color
is
from the
that?
default. So the
Ugh,
first
the
thing I did was
UI.
import my Minecraft
What
skin.
the
And then I spent an
hell?
hour trying to figure out this asset editor.
He
before
even-
giving up
oh
and
my
calling
god.
Poppinjo, who fixed it for me in like 2 minutes, so go subscribe
wow.
to him. It's day 1 of Hytale being out, so I still had to fix a lot of issues like
That is
Jenny
a
being too
thick,
big. But then
tall
I was able to
Jenny.
let her trade, so now you can give her
Oh
some gold to
no.
get some crap. And then I
Mushrooms?
wanted to try out Hytale building, so I built this beautiful motel for the Jennies to spawn in, and the interiors are fully decked out as well. I wanted to
Wow.
learn how to update an entity.
This
like when
texture
you shear
mod-
a sheep and it loses
This
its
texture
wool.
pack is
So
cursed.
I added a pregnancy bump to our Jenny.
Wait, she got pregnant by the goat, or did she get pregnant by someone? What is
But no
happening?
matter what I tried, including putting her underwater, I couldn't figure out how to update her pregnancy. I'm adding Minecraft to Hytale next time, so like and subscribe.
Hopefully the Jenny didn't get pregnant by a goat.
I added sucky blocks to Minecraft.
Oh
They
my
run around with their
god,
mouths open
sucky
and
blocks.
turn anything they suck on into a lucky block, which is great for making a lucky
Oh,
block
wow.
farm. If the sucky block escapes though, it's going to start
Oh,
sucking
no.
on the mobs in your world.
Hey, yo, why is the cow blushing?
and turning them into Lucky Block mobs.
Wow.
They dropped Lucky Block meat.
Was adding the
and you might
blush
be
that
thinking,
necessary?
Oh, Lucky Block meat is gonna
And
have
what
Lucky Block
happens?
effects when you eat it. But Lucky
Oh,
Blocks
wow.
are pretty hard, so biting down on Lucky Block meat is actually just going to mess up your teeth.
Just break
This
your
is not
teeth.
to get confused with yucky blocks, which make you throw up when you eat them because obviously
What?
they're yucky. But the only thing that matters here is if you breed
What the?
a chicken and a dog in
What?
real life, you get a duck, right? So if you breed a Lucky Block chicken and a Lucky Block dog, you'll get a Ducky Block. And if you break
What?
that, you'll get a bathtub
Why is
with
there
some plastic
chicken?
ducks. Now, if you craft this new toaster item, you can toss it in there to summon lightning wherever you want. So don't ever say I'm not adding useful features.
Oh my goodness. Alright, that's enough of that video. Okay. That is very cursed. Now we got... Okay, so now the sheep is just naked. This is something you would see in a dream video before he got famous. This is the type of videos he would be doing. And I'll also be doing as well, just for fun. So, two Steves gave birth to a Steve. Very bizarre. Okay, man. Combining cows and pigs. Ugh. Looks like conjunction twins. Alright, man. Interesting. Alright, that was an interesting 3-second clip.
I added war to Minecraft.
Add a
Sometimes
war to
villagers of
Minecraft.
different cultures will get into fights, and if it goes
Okay.
on for long enough, your entire world will become a war zone. Which means you'll
Okay.
be constantly
Oh my,
dodging
that's a
stray
lot of arrows. Oh
these
my
new
god.
grenade items, and even poisonous gas. It's hard for anything to survive in this world, including
Is it pig
most
good?
food sources.
Oh, he's
and even
definitely
the
fine.
grass and trees.
Brand new pig.
So
He's
you'll
definitely
have to get your
fine.
food by stealing the meal rations from the bodies of soldiers.
I thought you were going to cook the villagers for food, but okay.
If you don't like canned tuna
Wow.
and freeze-dried pork, you can also do what they did in real life and just eat your fellow soldiers, or even combine everything together to chef up a yummy stew.
Oh!
Having to eat villager meat every day will give you the new PTSD effect, which
yeah.
means certain sounds will trigger a cutscene from the war. I'm adding the top comment next time, so
That's
like and
funny.
subscribe.
Man, PTSD is no joke though. Like the veterans, the soldiers from World War, yeah, they PTSD is not a joke, guys.
I added what's wrong with you guys to
Oh
Minecraft.
my
You
god.
can get in this new private jet
Oh,
and fly it to a specific island. And there's lots of baby villagers.
the
And
plane,
Stephen
the
Hawking
whale
is
land.
there. And Steve Hawking. And former President Donald Trump. Come on guys, we didn't make it one day without a weird top comment. Do better today. Like and subscribe.
No, I'm good on that, man. I'm good on that, bro.
I added dating apps to Minecraft. The top comment was
Dating
actually to
app?
add George Orwell's
A dating app
1984, but
mod
that's
in
literally
Minecraft?
just this book. And dating apps is convenient because
What
I already added these 8
Is that a
million girls
nipple?
for this other video I'm doing.
The villagers
so I
have
let you
nipples?
craft a phone like this. And Hinge wouldn't sponsor me, so you can open the Door Hinge app to swipe through
my
all
God.
the girls we just saw. And wow, there are a lot.
I want to add something to this video. Dating apps, not in Minecraft, but in real life, they suck. Just don't use them. They're so freaking horrible that most of the times, I would say 80% of the dating apps are just men being extremely thirsty for women, that they would go on any dating apps and they just go through, like, you know, to just swipe different women. And the fun fact is, when you swipe a person, they either ghost you or their account has been abandoned, which means like they don't have access to accounts. So it's just like a random, it looks like a bot account, right? So yeah, it's just, don't use dating apps, guys. They're terrible.
Lot of single mothers on here. You know what? Instead, we're going to lure
Whoa,
all these women
what
in
the
with
hell?
a 6-foot-tall villager, and we're just gonna sort them like a real-life dating app to make it really
Villager's
realistic.
so
I also
wide.
slipped a couple robot
Is that
scammer
Terminator?
girls in, although that doesn't mean
AI?
you can't still go
What?
home with them, or even have little robot.
What is that? A ladyboy villager? What is that? A metal ladyboy? What? What? Who was getting clapped in there?
Although that doesn't mean you can't still go home with them or even have little
Fingees
robot
got
children
clapped?
together. And what's great about a robot
What
child is that it's not child labor, it's robot labor. I'm
Robot
adding the top
labor.
comment next time, so like and subscribe.
What is that video?
I added the World
Oh
Trade Center
my
to Minecraft.
god.
But since I didn't add the CIA,
Why?
the World Trade Center is still a hustling, bustling tower where villagers trade every single block and item.
Oh my god.
It can be annoying to run up and down the whole tower looking for a single trade though, so I combined every villager in the tower into one World Trade Center villager who towers over you and has every single trade. If you kill one of the villagers, 2 more will grow back in its place. And the World Trade Villager can become really large
mutated.
and laggy, to the point where you'll need to use a plane to kill it. I'm adding the top comment tomorrow. Like and subscribe to not miss
Oh
the
boy, I'm about to call quits here, but we're not even done, man. We're not even halfway, are we? Okay, that looks disgusting. Oh! You gotta have some details on the feet as well. Oh my god, what are these videos?
Everyone
Girl
knows that
villagers.
Minecraft has boy villagers.
Okay.
But did you know that they also have girl villagers
Okay.
and goth girl villagers?
Okay. Okay, man.
Everyone knows that Minecraft.
Oh, these videos are so unhinged sometimes.
Usually, I'm the one adding something kind of evil to Minecraft, but
Okay.
today, Minecraft is the evil one. They're
Oh,
releasing all these cute
interesting.
baby animals, but they also
Okay.
just changed how worlds work. So this world
Do I get to kill a dog with a stone axe?
that I made today won't ever work with an older version of the game. I think they're trying to force us to play the newest version because they want to add the Bedrock marketplace to it. So soon you'll be
Okay.
able to buy mine coins and unironically play the Taliban
What is
and
this?
Martin Luther King DLC, which I was going to make a video on, but they unironically had police in riot gear and attacked dogs, which doesn't feel right. Anyways, I think they're gonna be like, here are these cute
Wait.
babies, and also we added a little marketplace. for
Time
you. But I
machines
don't
to
think you guys should
Minecraft.
have to choose between the two. So I added a time machine to Minecraft. And all you have to do is find Minecraft Stephen Hawking on a random island.
Why
trap
is
him
Stephen
for a week
Hawking
while feeding him
specifically?
these new battery items so that he doesn't starve, and then he'll invent a time machine.
That's
for you. Now you
offensive.
can
That's
go into
a
future
little bit
versions of the game
offensive.
to bring new features to your old world, and you never ever have to look at the Minecraft marketplace. Like and subscribe.
Wow. Okay.
I added triangles to
What
Minecraft.
the
The new
hell? It looks
sulfur
so
cube is kind of
cursed.
boring, so I made this sulfur pyramid instead.
Wait,
And
this
just
isn't
how you can
sulfur?
put a block in the sulfur cube, you can put a block.
Wait, is that an actual thing? A sulfur block? I haven't touched Minecraft in years, so I don't even know what's the newest updates in the game. But yeah.
In the sulfur pyramid, but when you take it out, it's going to be pyramid shaped. You can fit 6 whole pyramid blocks in the space of one
That's
block. So we
satisfying.
can immediately store 6
Oh,
times as
that
many
is trippy.
resources in our treasure room. But blocks like pyramid chests can only store 1/6 as many items, and pyramid furnaces smelt
Holy
everything
fuck.
into triangle-shaped items, which can be used to craft stuff like
So
triangle
cursed.
pickaxes, where the pixels are made
It's
of
still.
triangles instead
Oh,
of
okay,
squares.
okay.
This is
Okay.
bad not because
Yo,
it
this-
breaks Minecraft's
Oh,
renderer
that
and
is
makes the game
laggy.
really laggy, but
Oh my
because
God.
it'll attract your geometry teacher, and then you'll be stuck in an
Attract-
unskippable Pythagorean theorem.
No,
test.
I always I hate that formula. To this day, I still think it's so freaking useless. Maybe not for construction, but I just think it is so freaking
I'm
useless,
adding the
man.
sulfur
I just
sphere next
the
time,
quadratic
which obviously
formula?
lets us place
Why?
spheres, which means
What the hell are we gonna
have
do with a
sphere
quadratic formula?
cows.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna use a quadratic formula to edit my videos for sure, man. Seems freaking useful, right?
And meatballs next time.
Oh,
so
that
like and
cow looks
subscribe.
possessed. And he placed down a meatball, all right, man.
I added lobotomies to Minecraft.
Lobotomy.
To start off with, I added these.
Isn't that
doctor
banned many
villagers
years
that can
ago?
heal
Many
injured
decades ago.
villagers. And you can steal their doctor jacket and stethoscope to be able to right click.
Lobotomy is when you stuck like a needle through the eye socket, then it hits your brain or something. I don't
Any
know.
mob and open
Maybe I'm
up their
confusing
head
it.
surgically. You can give
I don't
them
remember.
a lobotomy by clicking their head.
Now the
And without their brain, they're not forced to follow the rules of Minecraft, so they can walk up walls,
oh, they'll do anything in Minecraft, man.
breed with whoever they want,
What?
and even change their physical form to become infinite two-dimensional planes. Mobs like pigs and skeletons have brains inside, but zombies do not.
So what happens if you put a
can
brain?
take a lobotomized brain
Okay,
from a pig
and put it in
give
a
it to
zombie.
the zombie, which will transform it into a completely sentient player who sends messages in chat and feels real pain.
Wouldn't that be like a pig's brain? Like he's gonna act like a pig? What? A human? No, that doesn't make sense.
I'm adding the top comment tomorrow. Like and
What
subscribe
is
for
this?
the download.
What is this supersizing thing in this clip? Oh my god.
I added Hawk Tua to Minecraft.
Hawk
You can now
Tua.
press S
I haven't heard Hawk Tua girl in a minute.
to spit, which means you'll have
Sometimes a viral video will not last you that long, even if it's like all across the entire like internet. Like, I don't know, man. I find the Hawk Tua kind of stupid. She had her own podcast and a crypto scam, no?
to change your movement keys unless you want
Oh,
to
you
be
guys make the
constantly
wrong people
spitting when
famous,
you're
man.
walking backwards. Spit
What
is
is
a great
that?
early game projectile for keeping
Oh.
mobs away. But since zombies are just bald green Steves, they can now spit right back at you. If you
Okay.
time it right though,
Hawk
you can
Tua.
catch it with your mouth
Oh.
and double it and give it
I know
to
it's
the
just
next
Minecraft, but
person,
still,
and
imagine
at
that
some
in
point,
real
it'll
life.
get so big that it'll just fall
What
and
the
make a spit water block.
A
Which
water
of course
block.
means Minecraft now has spit waterfalls.
So lava
as well as
waterfalls?
mobs that grew
Why
up
is that
drinking
pic so
spit instead
derpy?
of
What?
water. I also added a hawk to a Minecraft.
That is so random.
Sometimes they'll pick up a block to build a giant statue of the hawk to a girl because I'm really trying
Oh,
to
I
get
thought
on
I
her
thought he
podcast.
I thought he did like
I'm
a
adding the top comment next time, so like and subscribe.
I thought he built like a piece or something.
I improved the new Minecraft shelf.
What
right now,
is
you can put
that
3 items in it
contraption,
like this, but I really
dog?
don't like when there's a bunch of differently sized pixels. So I rotated the shelf and let you put items in it like this.
Okay.
I actually think this looks a lot better for decorations. But if you put something sharp like a sword on the shelf and bump into it, it might
Fair
cut
enough.
you. And if
Fair
you're going
enough.
fast, it might even slice your arm clean
Oh
off.
wow,
If you
that
walk
sharp.
straight over a shelf with a sword on it,
I thought
the
it was
sword
cut
can even
his
get
legs off, but
stuck
okay.
in your foot. And every step you take will move that sword deeper
Oh, it
into your
does.
leg, which
It
obviously
takes
feels
5
really bad.
hearts,
To get
6,
it out,
5 and a
you'll have
half
to carefully
hearts.
jump over a shelf and let the shelf detect the item and pull it out of your leg. But I coded this in like 20 minutes, so if there's a shelf above your head, it'll pull the sword up through your body and slice you in half. I'm letting you place a shelf
Okay.
underwater to make a shellfish next
I thought that was a
time, so like and
pufferfish,
subscribe.
but that is kind of fire. A shelf crab. Okay.
I added grooming to Minecraft.
I
They just
added
added these
okay.
cute baby wolves, but they don't do
Can I
much,
kill all
so
of them?
I let you groom them. You can use a brush to comb their fur, get them into
Aw.
a cauldron to give them a little bath, and use a spyglass on them to remove the new tick bug I added. All
Oh,
of this
wow.
helps them to grow into an adult wolf, but as a
That's
side
cute.
note, if you don't remove their ticks, they'll grow bigger and bigger while your puppy gets weaker and weaker.
And they eat it,
eventually
right?
it'll become a furry tick wolf hybrid that
What?
can latch onto you permanently. Anyways, you can also groom baby
So what about the villagers
although
then?
You can't give them a bath, and you definitely can't bring them to any sort of
What the
private
hell was
island.
that?
And since you groom the baby villager
The-
like
did
you
he just
groomed
mention the
wolf, your
Epstein
baby villager
Island?
will obviously grow up to be kind of a wolf. But this is going
Okay.
to terrify the other villagers and leave our wolf villager feeling very alone. So he's
Aw.
going to start biting villagers at night and turning them
Oh
into
my
his
God.
wolf villager friends.
Oh, so
I'm adding
infection.
werewolves next time.
Why
which are
is there a
time-traveling
portal?
wolves, so like and subscribe.
Interesting, man.
I added cat girls to Minecraft. A
Cat girls
girl
in
can do
Minecraft.
anything that a
And
girl
yet
can,
again,
like be a
Jenny,
doctor,
why is
a
she
lawyer,
there,
or
man?
even a presidential candidate. And they
Oh,
can
that
do
would
all
be
this
horrible.
because girls go to college to get more knowledge. These cat girls do want a boyfriend though, which means I had to add Jupiter to Minecraft. Since all the
Jupiter?
boys went to Jupiter to get more stupid.
Why is there
So if you find this new cat
Jupiter?
girl spaceship
What?
structure, You can put some rockets into
A
the fuel
spaceship?
compartment, and you and all the cat girls will be flown to Jupiter. Just like in real life.
Why
if you leave
Jupiter
the spaceship without a
specifically?
helmet, your head will
Jupiter is a
explode.
gas
But if you mine
planet.
some of the glass from the spaceship and use it as a helmet, you can explode Jupiter.
What?
And I coded this whole thing pretty sloppily.
Why
so
are
there still
people
room
here?
portals on Jupiter.
Why is
And
there
if you
a
light
nether
one, You can
portal?
go to the Jupiter Nether, which is like the
Jupiter
regular Nether, but it's more spacey. And if you take your helmet off,
What?
your head will explode. I'm adding the top
And you're
comment
dead.
next time, so like and subscribe.
All right, we're calling it there, man. I've had enough of these clips, man. Oh, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite mod was in this video. And yes, I am out.